your story about how sometimes the muse hits you and then you just have to get into that writing mode. Tell me how much of your writing is created in those modes. Is that most of your writing is in those modes, or do you have another mode where it's more methodical? Let me just type it out calmly. I'm curious because it's how sometimes people are super creative and that's really a productive mode, but I'm curious how much of your creativity happens there.
When it comes to humor, 100% has to be that. It may be where I'll write one page in a week. So that's the reason why that process to me can be very slow. And especially I'll walk around with where I'm like, I have this story to tell and I really want to tell the story, but what's the best way to tell it? And I walk around with it and I'm
Mm.
constantly, fiddling with it over and over. And then all of a sudden I'll be like, oh, what if I do it chronologically? What if I do it as an open letter to myself? What if I do it as, and whenever
Wow.
that hits, then I've got it. But if I'm writing
This is the creative brain.
something,
I
yes.
love it.
But if I'm writing something that is serious, then very often it's a little bit easier to do it, you know, to sit down and do it. The other thing that I'm sure other writers get the same thing, but a lot of times when I'm dealing with something that's really hard, it feels like I can't process it until I write it, that it doesn't exist until
Mhm.
it's on the paper. And then I can say, oh, this is what it really meant. And this is how I find value in it.